all dressed up and I'm ready to head outside, guys. It's absolutely a blizzard happening here. It's Christmas Eve and it's terrible. We literally are having a blizzard. So I have to run to the barn and check on my animals because it's a mess. No matter what the weather is, you still have to go check on your animals. So let's go out here, guys. It's calmed down a wee bit. Still blowing. It's not as bad. I don't know if you guys can see how much it's blowing or not, but it's not as bad as it was. It's 4 o'clock right now, and they said it's supposed to, excuse me, continue on till 6. And it's supposed to slow down a wee bit. I think that said that's minus 13 Celsius. Feels like minus 26 Celsius. It's cold. The dogs love it. Don't you? It makes her more excited, I think. All right, let's go check on these animals. Holy smokes. Whew, it's cold. Right, guys, I'm out in my new barn. Even though it's new, we built it not this past summer, but the summer before, and it's fully insulated in the roof and the walls. Well, there's cement 3/4 of the way up the walls. So it stays pretty insulated. This morning it was -6 in here. That was too cold, and too cold for the animals, at least if you want to have eggs that aren't freezing. Animals can handle it, and especially without the wind on them and everything, they'll be fine. Looking at my temp, it says it's 0 in here, so which is better because then hopefully our waters don't freeze. For little quails, we have those little waterers for them. So they freeze really easily. Even the sheep's pails, they're open, but there's ice around the edges of them. So you know it's cold in here, which also means that my eggs for my chickens will freeze too. And the problem with that is then they crack open and bacteria can get into those eggs, and then they're garbage. I won't test it. I won't even try eating them or selling them. That's a no-go. So those go. So that's why we have to come out here quite often. You got to check on these things, make sure that you're collecting your eggs, making sure your animals have water. They have to have water. That is very crucial. And then also making sure they have lots of feed. That feed keeps them warm. They're eating and it keeps their energy up, so then it keeps them warm as well inside and out. So lots of bedding. We're going through straw and shavings like crazy, but that's okay. It's keeping them all warm and cozy. They're nice in here. There's no wind or anything, but it did get cold last night. It got really cold. And yeah, I was surprised. I did have the top door for the horses open because sometimes I like doing that just for airflow, because you do want to have ventilation. And I shouldn't have, because it froze up in here pretty bad. Like, actually, I forgot to turn off the hydrant. I have a hydrant for my sink, and oops, blew my faucet right off. So that's a job now that has to be fixed. So, oh well, live and learn. I should have remembered to turn that faucet off, and I didn't. But anyways, I gotta get going. These animals' eggs need to be collected. I don't think they should be frozen because we are at 0. It's when it just gets slightly below that. But still, I want to make sure I'm picking those eggs up as often as I possibly can. We were supposed to have family over. I cooked a lot of chicken. It was so nasty out. It was not worth it. Actually, all the roads around us were closed, so they couldn't even come. So us as a family, we had chicken and other helpings, because it's nice when you got canned goods. You can just go down in the cellar and get whatever is missing, because I wasn't supposed to make everything, so that was kind of nice. I just can go down there, pop a couple lids, and we got a full meal again. So I got lots of chicken, though, because I made 2, thinking everybody's coming, and well, so I guess I'm gonna make some chicken and rice soup for supper tonight, but I got to get all these animals fed. What I'm not looking forward to is we got calves in the hutches, and I'm gonna have to feed those. Ugh, it's not nice out. They said it's Everybody how long your tongue is. Should I pet your leg again? Give me kisses for those. Oh, big yawn. Should I pet you? Stretch. Lift your leg. You gonna lift your leg? Oh, yep, I can get in there. Daisy, you're funny. You're a funny girl. Hey everyone. So, yeah, this kind of sucks. So, yeah, look at right here. I put it up here to show you all. See this egg? Right there, if you can't see it, it has a crack because this egg froze. So this sucks. This sucks. And it's annoying and I don't like it and it bugs me. But it's just an egg. Tonight something worse happened in our barn. Something every dairy farmer probably dreads happening. We got a call from a milk truck driver and we knew it was kind of a long shot. It was getting later in the day. But as roads kept closing, he kept having to turn around and go to less and less places to the point that he did no places. So it happened apparently yesterday to some areas just south of us. The roads got closed. So what happens is our tank, our milk tank, is a 6,000 liter tank. We can put about 2.5 days of milk in there. The milk truck driver, almost 3, not quite. Depends on how much we're shipping at the moment. The milk can stay in there for a while. We were already at closing in on 5,000 liters, and we just got word from our milk truck driver. All the roads are closed. He won't be coming today, and because they're so backlogged from yesterday already, he has to go pick up the people that already had to dump yesterday. So some people are gonna have to dump twice their milk down the drain. We're lucky. I guess that's the upside, right? We have to look at some upsides. Today we had to dump almost 5,000 liters of milk down the drain. They said they'll come on Monday for us. So we're really hoping that will happen. We're lucky, I guess it's just 1 tank instead of 2. We went and we grabbed every pail and bucket we can. So every bucket got filled up in the barn for the calves. Some calves that normally don't get milk anymore got a Christmas treat. They were allowed to have buckets of milk, and we got pails and pails of milk sitting in the milk house for all the calves tomorrow too, because we don't ever use any milk replacer. We just use our milk. So there's lots of milk for the next few days. And then I filled up every thermos and pail and whatever I could find in the house. But like there's no way we have enough pails to fill up 5,000 liters of milk, right? So a lot went down the drain, and that really sucks. It really sucks, guys. We, unlike if you would have a milk truck driver, they come and they check out your milk every time they test it, kind of, or smell it, and they do a couple tests. Oops, the door just flew open. And if that milk is bad, that's on you. So you would the milk would get dumped, and then you wouldn't get paid for that. Unlike this, because this is weather, they call it a day. So we have so many days of milk because we're on the quota system in Canada, Ontario here. So they just add that day. So it's like sitting in a bank kind of for you. So maybe like in the summertime or whenever time when you're like high producing milk, you have more milk than like you can go over your quota amount and get that extra day. So like it's a whole day of milk. So that's good. At least it's not like no, we're not going to get any of that money right now. We have to wait until whenever it is that we can fill that. But at least that's sitting there. It's some sort of reassurance. Like my husband said, it's kind of hard on your mental health. So he's taking it pretty hard. Like it's not nice, guys. Like that's 1, 2, 3, 4 milkings down the drain. So yeah, it's a lot of work. It's a lot of money. But yeah, that winter can be expensive. Eggs suck, you know, like that sucks. I didn't enjoy that. Losing an egg or two here and there, that makes me mad. I got to get out here faster and make sure you're collecting your eggs. But that's nothing. Like just be thinking of all those farmers out there that, you know, have all these things that are breaking. Like I had faucet break today. Water bowls break constantly in this weather. But there's a lot of farmers now that are dumping milk, and it sucks really bad. So, Merry Christmas! Yeah, but we're gonna get through it. It's fine. I mean, you can't do anything about it. It's you can't change it. We're gonna be making lots of butter and lots of cheese, and I got a cream separator so we can make a bunch of different things. And we gotta look at the positives, I guess. Well, anyways, I just thought I would throw that out there. Hope everybody has a great day. Stay safe, stay healthy, and Merry Christmas.